If you enjoy the Low Scale Gaming podcast, please leave us a like, review, and subscribe. Any feedback is welcomed, and I hope you enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome to the season finale of the Low Scale Gaming podcast for the week of April 17th. We've done a full year of episodes. Can you believe it?
No.
All hosted by yours truly, Ghostland's finest.
The one and only.
Yeah.
The one and only. And by Conan Jones.
I had to say, we couldn't get very far until you have to pat yourself on the back.
Oh, you know that. We got 30 seconds into where I had to... I'm going to, dislocate my shoulder again.
Yeah.
For patting myself on the back.
God.
And then we picked up Mage along the way. You know, I could take or leave it.
When did you join us?
Bye. I'm just going to leave. It's fine.
But as always, I joined by Conan Jones and Inferior Mage. How are y'all doing today?
Go Mage.
I'm good, man. It's been a productive week. I wouldn't say it's been a good week, but it's been productive, and I've just been really busy.
I'm glad yours has been productive because mine has been everything but productive, which we'll get to in a second.
Yeah, my week has been okay. It's not really been bad. All right. I guess I should have put this in my fail of the week, but I guess we'll just talk about it here.
All right.
I kind of sort of kicked the kid out of band.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and I forgot I was supposed to call some parents today. Is it too late to call parents?
Yes.
Oh, crap. I forgot to call. Oh, insert the fail of the week sound right here. Oh, man. Oops. I was totally... What time's the earliest I could call them in the morning?
What time does your school start?
We start at... Well, tomorrow we don't have class.
Oh, yeah.
But we have rehearsal still.
What time is your rehearsal?
9 o'clock.
Call them a date.
I'd probably say like 8 or 8:30, give or take.
Okay.
What are you calling to tell them that he's
okay? Because one of them is the parents of of the kid that I kicked out of band, and he's just like he wants to know what's going on. It's not like he told me there. He told like the whoever at the office today. It was like it's not a we're going to like argue and fight about. He was just going to see what he needs to do to like fix the kid's behavior.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's cool. Like that's like. And I called him yesterday about it, and I left a message, and he never called me back. But then he called the school today, and he was just like, yeah, can you have him call me? And I just kind of forgot again.
Yeah.
Whoops.
And then the other one, all right. So my clarinet senior just has like a major case of like senioritis, and it is just she's the only one. And as much as like I hate saying it, I need her. So I'm kind of like letting her not necessarily break the rules, but
she's getting away with more than she normally would.
Yes. If she was a junior, she would not be getting away with this.
Yeah.
And it's pissing me off.
I would say after contest and then go back to cracking the whip.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, after that, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then our concert's May 3rd. Hey, you guys want to go to my concert? It's a Friday.
It's a long drive.
I'll have school
For
that day.
both of us.
Yeah, but you mean you could leave... Oh, yeah, that's right. You couldn't get here quick enough. That's right. Because it takes you... It takes you a lot of good... Not you, Mage. I know, you live all the way up there in, like, by Tulsa. Like, I wouldn't expect you to drive, what is it, 4.5 hours, I think, from here?
Something around there. Like,
that's a hell of a drive.
Not to mention that, like, I don't end work till 5. If I end work at 5, like...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Well,
yeah,
that's May 5th?
May 3rd.
3rd.
Friday.
You should just live stream it on Facebook.
Yeah, you could. I'll at least watch it.
Or
I was being sarcastic because I think that's so stupid.
Right? It's dumb.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
No, unpopular
like,
opinion.
I'll watch it if you record it.
Man, we just like sandbagged on Mage just now. I was with you being sarcastic. I was with you being sarcastic, Conan Jones. Mage was not on the same page.
I was not. I was just like, yeah. I mean, if you want to, I'll watch it. I'll be supportive. I'm a good friend.
I don't know
Conan
why
Jones is not.
That just doesn't. I don't know. It just rubs me the wrong way for some reason. Like,
well, when you live stream a performance,
yeah, I don't know. It just.
Why does it rub you the wrong way? That's weird. Usually I back you up on like everything, but that's kind of weird. Why does it rub you the wrong way?
I don't know. It just seems like cheap and like.
What?
I don't know. Like I don't know if it's just like my old school.
It's like giving
mentality.
people a way out if they don't want to watch if they don't want to go to it.
Yeah, it's just like
I'll give you a live stream so you can watch it then. Well, then why would I go to the concert?
All right, literally 99 out of 100 times when somebody invites you to like their concert or like senior recital or something like that, I'm not going to it. Literally 99. There's like one. The only one I'll go to, probably the next one I'll go to, is my my little in my fraternity, and that's probably about it.
Yeah. So if anybody that other than him, if you saw their live stream of their concert on Facebook, would you click it or would you keep scrolling?
Depending on the instrument.
Did you guys watch my live stream on Facebook?
You had a live stream on Facebook?
Yeah, for senior recital.
I totally didn't see it.
It might be on my mom's Facebook, not mine.
Okay. Yeah, I totally didn't see it. I would have watched. Yeah, I would have watched yours.
Actually, I thought mine was pretty good. Like, I thought I did a real good job with my senior recital.
No, I would have watched yours. Like, if it was anything to a lower frequency of things, or like pretty much the things I wouldn't watch is I wouldn't watch trumpet, I wouldn't watch flute.
Just because of like the recordings and stuff, like how
just because a microphone on a phone or like a tablet wouldn't have a good sound with
those higher in. Yeah, I got
you. Now, to be fair, I did live stream mine because our tuba instructor, he wasn't going to be able to be there to see it.
You like how it was at the other ones though, in like a full suit and everything? I'm not salty about it.
Well, I had talked to him about it because he had to do a concert when I was with mine, so it wasn't like he just didn't want to be there.
I think he didn't want to be at mine.
Oh, really?
He wasn't. I'm kind of mad about it that he wasn't at mine.
He wasn't at mine either, so
I thought him and I were like. I thought he was really cool with me, and
did I tell you he called me the other day just to see how I was doing?
He called me the other day too, asking me about the stuff with my dad and everything.
Oh, that was sweet of him.
Yeah,
I haven't talked to anybody from school, like teacher-wise, since I left.
I mean, it's only been okay. I take that back.
Conan's been gone for like 4 years. Oh, Brucey B.
Brucey B called me.
Oh God, what did he want?
He just wanted an update on what I was doing. I don't know why he was so invested in me. Like, I guess I had him wrapped around my finger, or something, because he was like all about what I was doing.
He was okay. He is a good person. Like he is a good person. Awful teacher. Awful teacher. Like great person. Awful teacher. Brucey B, if you ever listen to this podcast, I love you as a person. You're a good person and everything like that. But that class that you taught in block class was the most useless thing I've ever had in my entire life. I've had melted ice cream on a summer day that was more useful than your class.
Well, I agree. I think all the block classes are really boring and kind of useless.
The only one was the first one we did, like the first hour one of it.
Yeah, okay. I agree. I like that one.
That was the one that was the most useful. The second one we had was just basically, hey, don't be racist towards your kids. That was the second one.
Was the one night. Well, I don't even remember her name. I think I called her like a different name every single day.
Yeah. I don't remember either. Because she was like, she had like
or Salazar.
Salazar Slytherin. I don't know. But she was like, she had like the flu during our block class. You remember that?
Huh?
She had the flu during our block class. So she didn't really like go.
She was the one that I didn't. But Brucey Beefs is okay. Now I can't say anything bad about him. He helped me out a lot. What I was saying was I don't really understand why he helped me out a lot.
Yeah.
I was just like, I didn't really give him any reason to do any of that.
I didn't really have much help with like my stuff. Because like from like SWASU people. I just let my work ethic show. Because like I substitute teachered a lot and at my hometown, and like I did that for like 6 months, and I was really good. Like I was one of the best subs they had, and they put in a really good word for me. The middle school principal did, and the high school principal did. So I think I'm pretty sure that's what contributed the most to me getting my job.
I was just talking about the actual schoolwork type stuff.
Oh.
Like I needed a lot of motivation to do the portfolio thing because I didn't see
that portfolio thing was a joke.
And so like Brucey B and Dr. Bessinger helped me out a whole bunch with the portfolio stuff. Like just kind of helped me figure out like what the heck do I even put in here? Kind of a deal.
I'm not going to go on record on how I did my portfolio. But
what's done's done. You have
So what you mean to say is how I did mine, which
what you mean to say
is how Kristen did hers.
Yes, it's how Kristen did hers.
Why did you guys give me that?
Did you copy Conan Jones? Did you copy pasta hers word for word?
I don't think I did word for word. I think I put a tiny bit of effort into it, but not enough to actually do it. But
all right, so here's what I did. I pretty much did yours by word for word,
and you still passed.
Because I know who was grading it.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what he did when he looked through it. It was like flipping through a phone book, and he was just like, "Yep, got that. I see that. Yep, I got this. Oh, you don't have this done. Up, I already turned it in. Blah, 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 blah. All right, you passed. Get out of here."
Oh my god,
go away.
I love our teasers so much. They're just like they're the best.
That was the only time that I was happy he didn't want to talk to me anymore because he just graded my stuff and let me on my way.
Hey, sidebar real quick. Should we be bleeping out Brucey B's name? Dr. Messenger's?
No, I mean, we're not saying anything. Well, I guess I did say something bad about him.
Yeah, you said something about his class.
His class was bad.
No, I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying, should we bleep out their names because of it?
I mean, that's a lot of editing. That's like the Conan.
What's done's done. We're alumni.
From here on out, let's not then. Just in case.
All right. And we're back in. But anyways, yeah, the portfolios were dumb. Anyways.
Yeah, I hated them. They were my least favorite part about school.
It didn't make any sense.
All right, 15 minutes in, Mage.
Let's go ahead and jump into our fails of the week. Conan Jones, what is your fail? Or Inferior Mage, what is your fail of the week?
Wait, was that not even it?
I didn't start it yet. No, we weren't at fails of the week yet.
Jesus,
we were just rambling.
We just rambled for 15 minutes.
Good God. Okay.
We are good about filling time in, guys.
Yes. I remember when we first started this podcast, Conan Jones was like, Yeah, we should probably shoot to do like 20, 30 minutes. I don't think we could fill an hour time slot.
Well, I mean,
And
if
then
it,
we
look at
like
us now.
consistently went over an hour time slot.
I mean, also
All
when
right.
it was just you and I, and we stayed on topic and stuff, it was a little harder.
That's true.
I'm sorry. I'm a talker. It happens.
I am too. I just need someone to talk back to me. Conan Jones is like sits there and wants to get this done and not have a good time with it, I guess.
I'm just a listener.
Anyways.
Like,
Inferior Mage, what is your fail of the week?
Poor Conan. We just ignore him.
I'm used to it.
I love you, bud. So this actually happened today. My fail of the week. So I'm doing training as part of my child welfare specialist type deal.
Yeah.
And it's a long,
Way to
very
the top.
intensive training. Like we do a whole lot, and it wears you down a little bit.
Yeah.
And but today was kind of like our last classroom day. We're not quite done with training yet, but it was our last classroom day.
Yeah.
But because we had been doing this for like 4 weeks, it was like there's 16 of us in the class, and we got pretty close in that class because we got to learn a whole lot about each other. But we were doing this group project, and we were split into 4 groups, and like my fail of the week, it's not really my fail because I guess technically I did the right thing, but like we were trying to figure out some open-ended questions to do during an interview, and 2 of the people in our group of 4, like it was just a group of 4, they haven't really liked each other since day 1.
Yeah, sounds like me and Conan.
I hate you. Shut up.
I hate you. Move out.
Says the 2 best friends.
Shut up, man.
But
finish your story.
But they haven't really liked each other since day 1.
Yeah.
And like they disagreed on a couple of like their answers, and they just got like into it. Like it was like, whoa, guys, we're doing a group activity here. And so I had to step in, and I was just like, you know what? All right, how about we quit the chit chat, and if we're gonna have an answer, let's raise our hand. We say our answer, and if we don't all agree, then we don't write it down.
Can we just sidebar this real quick and say, of course, Mage is the one that has to like enter himself into an argument to try to break it up?
Well, no, we were in a group. It was a group activity.
I know that, but you have to always be like, you're always the one that tries to like jump in and try to like break things up.
No, here's the thing though. If I hadn't, we wouldn't have gotten anything done. Like it was that bad. Like,
are you getting paid for this training?
Yeah, I am.
So if you wouldn't have got anything done today, would you have to come back on Monday?
Yeah, like we have to.
All right, then you would have got paid another day for training.
No, stop. That's not how this training works.
Oh, hey, that's how Walmart training works. It's supposed to take like 2 days to do it, and I took 4 days to do it.
It's not like a computer where we finish classes or anything. No,
I purposely failed Walmart tests just so I could get 2 extra days of pay.
Because you sure as hell didn't spend long enough in the deli to get a paycheck.
You are correct.
I didn't even know you worked at Walmart.
I worked at Walmart.
Neither did they.
I worked at Walmart for a total of a week. 4 of those days was training. I guess it's 6.5 days because on the 3rd day I left during my lunch break and didn't come back.
No, that's not how this training works. This training was that
that's a shame.
Like we had to do a group activity and we had to present it. Like we only had a set amount of time. We had to get it done.
Okay.
And so my other team member, she was just kind of laughing about it. But I was like, no, guys, we got to, because she was just like, oh my God. So, like, I had to, like, step in and just, like, break them up. It was, like, focus back, be the leader.
Yeah.
And
again, of course he has to be.
Well, no one else was going to do it. But and so I kind of felt like, because those two people like pissed off the rest of the day. we got the assignment done, but like one of the dudes, my I was friends with both of them too.
Yeah.
But like they literally just one of them just literally didn't talk for the rest of the day. And I was just like, Jesus.
That's funny.
Makes the big
kind of like,
all right.
like, really, this happens on the last day?
Like, all right. Coda Jones, what is your fail of the week?
All right, so my fail this week is kind of a biggie. On Tuesday, my wife and I turned in our resignation letters for our school here. So we will not be here next year. So it was super weird. I just kind of turned it into the high school principal, and he wasn't there, so I just left it on his desk, and he just like took it straight to the superintendent, and I saw him later that afternoon, and the principal was just like, "You're in trouble." Ooh.
Hey, why are you in trouble?
He was just being a smart aleck. We had talked beforehand before I had turned anything in, and so he was.
So like he knew like what was coming, right?
Oh yeah, he knew it was going down. I was just like, I'm not turning anything in until like something is a little more official. So
right.
So that's kind of my fail this week. So
that's good. I mean, I'm not good, but
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So
I mean, sometimes you just need to make a change.
Yeah. So we'll see what the future holds. We'll kind of talk more about that here in a second, but that actually kind of segues pretty good into topic one.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about topic one.
So since I am not returning next year, I am now in the dilemma of what do I do to prepare for next year, since there's going to be a new person in charge. So I know what my list would entail if I were to stay, because I know what I want. But when it comes to somebody else coming in, how much do I waste my time preparing if they're just going to like redo stuff? You know what I mean?
I think you should keep it like, you should still do like what you have planned, but maybe keep it a little bit more open-ended with it, to being able to be like, if this person wants to keep doing this, cool. If not, here's like a easy way for them to change it into what they want to do.
With stuff like what?
Okay, so let's put an example out there. What's something that you would do if you were staying?
Ordering show music, ordering drill.
Okay. So that one I would leave for the person. I wouldn't do anything like that. I would still like prepare them for like marching band and everything.
Yes.
Like I would still be doing like basic marching drills with them. Like still like getting back in the swing of things. They're gonna be like, Mr. Jones, why do you care? You're not even gonna be here next year. I was like, y'all are still going to be doing marching band next year. So it doesn't matter if I'm going to be here or not.
Yeah, shut up and do the thing.
I wouldn't order show music, though, or have any drill made. I think you should leave that for the person that will be coming in to replace you.
You could practice some jock jam stuff. God knows bands have butchered jock jam music.
You mean stand tunes?
Jock jam, stand tunes, it's all the same.
I've literally never heard the term jock jams.
You've
before.
never
really? Because that's literally what everyone else.
You've never heard jock jams?
I've never on my mom's grave.
All right,
so I've never heard anything called jock jams.
All right, sidebar. Like jock jams is literally the anthem of '90s NBA. Like if you go YouTube jock jams, it's just a playlist of just like stereotypical like Space Jam-esque 90s. Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah,
it's all of that.
Exactly what jock jams is.
It's all of that stuff. Like
that's what jock jams is.
Oh my god. I've literally never heard it called jock jams before. Like, never before in my life have I heard it called jock jams.
How long have you been playing an instrument? Like,
You're exact. I've always heard it be called stand tunes.
yeah, because I mean, stand tunes is what I call it, but like we had a book in high school called Jock Jams that just had a bunch of stuff in it, just kind of like old, excuse me, old shorties and stand
I
tunes.
mean, yeah, I had the same thing in high school. Like it was just
I got the power.
Yeah.
I guess.
They definitely had like the da 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 or we will rock you or something stupid.
Yeah, just like all of your kind of standard stand tune short stuff, timeout.
What
things.
about the Ghost Powers, the Ghostbusters theme?
I'm sure there's some stuff in there, but
I've literally never heard it called jock jams before in my life.
well,
Oh no.
Okay. So kind of back to topic. That's kind of the stuff that I'm dealing with now because everything that I have left to do in my off time was stuff preparing for next year. So like testing fifth graders. Like I was already kind of on the fence if I wanted to do that in the spring or if I wanted to do that after we came back in the fall.
I wouldn't do that. Keep that for the dude that's coming in.
I mean, honestly, at this point, you can do whatever you want.
Well, I wouldn't say do whatever you want because I don't want them to like. You shouldn't leave a bad taste in the people's mouths that are saying that.
Exactly.
Don't listen to Mage.
You shouldn't, but it really doesn't matter what you do at this point.
To a degree.
Yeah, to a degree. I mean, within reason.
Yeah.
But
because I mean that's like my big deal right now is like the kids are kind of gearing up for marching season since we're getting to the end of the yeah, exactly. So since I
didn't want to say it straight up in the podcast, that's why I typed it out.
Yeah, no, you're good. Now I've lost my train of thought. They're all just kind of gearing up for marching bands. They're like, oh, what's our show going to be? Blah, 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 blah. And, I kind of pulled up the stuff that I had in my head to order. But, that's not really something that some other person might order because I'm weird and I have a weird taste and stuff. And
thank God that I do not have to do marching band. But I am doing parade marching. I'm going to take them to the state fair festival, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And you have a small band anyway, Ghost, so that's probably really good for them.
Yeah. The more they get out, the better, because apparently they didn't really get to go out and do more things. And I was sitting there talking with my principal on a Wednesday, I believe, it was Monday. I was just like, yeah, I kind of want to. I had this idea last night. I was like, I want to take them to this festival in the fall. He was like, yeah, anything that you could do to take them to more like competitions, more to get them out to go do more band stuff. That's fine. I'll back that, and the school will pay for it. I'm just like, all right, cool. God, I love being here.
Conan, you know what you need to do though, for real?
What?
To prepare them for the next, have them practice the national anthem. I don't know if your band plays that. If your band plays it, have them practice it.
Yeah. So
the Star Spangled Banner gets hurt.
Yes, it does.
Bands.
It is. When I first got here, that was like before for our basketball band game, whatever. That was like the thing I worked on the most to the point where it got annoying, and then that's why we got so much praise for it sounding good.
Like your community will appreciate it so much if you can just get that one song good.
Yeah.
Like they'll overlook a whole lot.
Because that's my kind of philosophy with stuff. I was like, we can sound good on stuff, but we will sound amazing and nothing short of amazing on the Star Spangled Banner, the Alma Mater,
and the fight
song. Like if those three have to be perfect, everything else can take a back seat to those three. Like, because if you're gonna botch the national anthem, you're Joe Blow football player. people that are there to watch have totally tuned you out because you screwed it up from the first note. Like, if you can't play the fight song right, they don't care. Like, so.
Yeah, they don't know how some of the songs are supposed to sound that you play on stand tune. Like, they don't know how it's supposed to sound all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, they know if it's bad, but like they know the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't screw that one up.
So yeah, you should work those songs with them. You should work marching fundamentals with them. I wouldn't do anything with your 5th graders going to 6th grade. You should just leave that for the next person that comes up. That's pretty much. Are you done with your spring concert already?
Oh no, it's not until like the 14th.
Okay, so still like obviously still work towards that.
Yeah.
But and then when's your last day of school?
The 24th.
Jesus.
Yeah, it feels real bad, man, doesn't it?
When is the 14th?
It's a Tuesday.
Oh man.
We've got 3 weeks still.
Yeah.
If I came to your concert, could I stay the night at your house?
Absolutely not. No, that's fine. I don't care. I'd have to clean up all the cat crap off the floor, but
Ew. All right.
I think I actually do need a scoop Ron's box, but
that's gross.
Yeah, sorry. Well, because we've had to move it to a room that the dog can't get to because the dog likes to eat the cat's poop.
Of course.
So since the litter box is like away, I kind of forget it's a thing, and so
can't see it. Doesn't exist.
Well, I think we got a good game plan in line for your
for
what you do for the rest of the year.
End of the year stuff.
You can kind of do whatever you want, but also it'd be good to end it on a high note.
Yeah.
I cannot hear anybody.
I don't know.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello. And welcome.
Can you hear me?
He left. Please come back. We miss you. Hello again.
That's fine.
Okay, now it's fine. I could not hear y'all for a minute there.
We could hear you.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw like y'all's like circles light up and everything, and mine was too, but could not hear y'all.
That is weird.
Yeah, all I said is you can pretty much do whatever you want, but I would like, if I was you, I would like to end it on a high note.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, because I haven't told the kids yet. So
you haven't?
No.
I probably won't till like the last day.
Because I probably won't tell the junior high kids until way later, because as soon as they find out, it's just gonna.
You're not gonna be there. It's gonna be
anarchy. Yeah,
anarchy.
Exactly, and it's already.
I would wait till like after spring concert.
Yeah,
I would wait till like the last day of school for them.
Yeah,
just be like.
Because the high school kids are smart enough; they're gonna figure stuff out soon. Just because, like, I'm friends with a lot of the teachers on Facebook, just because it's just a small, close.
When is it appropriate to add coworkers on Facebook?
I've added a bunch of them already. I mean, by this point in the year, I would have already. So I mean.
But like I've only been there since January.
I mean, that's what I mean by like this point of the year, because this would be equivalent to like November if it was the fall.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're good.
Okay.
I'm gonna add them now.
That's literally what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I went to go add my like teacher best friend at the school.
I'm friends.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, I need a.
Oh, that's why he always wears a hat. That's hilarious.
Is he as bald as I am?
He's getting there.
Thanks.
It's not as bad as you, but it's still kind of bad. Conan, I'm always going to make fun of you for not having hair.
I know.
In any sort of like, any way I can like wedge in there to make fun of you for balding, I will.
I know.
Until I cannot talk anymore, I will.
Because I've just accepted it now, so it doesn't even hurt anymore.
Like, we will be sitting in wheelchairs, and I would make fun of you for being bald.
Oh, goodness.
Okay? I just want you to know that.
I appreciate it.
Good. I'm the best friend you'll ever have.
Yes.
With a best friend like me,
Yeah.
who needs other people, right?
With a friend like you, who needs enemies?
All right.
All right.
Number 2?
I have nothing for topic 2.
All right.
I was just sitting there, and I don't know why. I just kind of goofed on everything. Mortal Kombat comes out, but I kind of wanted to talk about that next week after I got a chance to play it.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Let's see, what's something else to talk about?
I never really played Mortal Kombat. I know.
Oh, dude. I love fighting games.
Did you know that speaking of fighting games, Dead or Alive 5
Oh,
has over
God.
$1,000 in DLC?
Yes.
Good
It's so
Lord.
stupid. I don't understand how it has that much, like... They're literally nickel and diming everything.
Yeah, you got those weebs that want to get all those hardcore.
All the outfits for the... God, Dead or Alive is just like... I've played the game before. I think it was like DOA 3, I think, on Xbox 360.
Like the fighting game itself is actually kind of fun, but I mean, it's a niche thing. It's fan servicey and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it sells. I mean, you can't really knock somebody for a product selling and them just being taking... I don't know.
Yeah, well, I can't knock them on $1,289 in DLC though.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I agree with you on that. That's ridiculous.
Like I can't fault them for like the game that they made, because that's been their selling point literally since Dead or Alive 1.
Yeah.
But but I can't fault them on how they sell it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man.
I'm so sick of like just DLC games. I mean, I get it. It's an easy way for companies to make more money, but
Yeah.
So did you guys see the EA Star Wars announcement thing?
Yeah, I did the Fallen Order or whatever it is.
Yeah.
but Respawn's making it. They made Apex Legends.
I know. Yeah, they made Titanfall as well. I don't know.
I want a good Star Wars game. I've wanted a good Star Wars game for a while.
Oh, you want a good Star Wars game? Why don't you play Star Wars Battlefront 2?
Well, no, I have, but like
That's sarcasm.
not the new one. I haven't played the new Battlefront 2, but like I want a new Star Wars game, like a new good Star Wars game.
What was the last good Star Wars game to you?
The last good one
That I played?
there was a lot of good ones. LucasArts was out, because like Knights of the Old Republic was great, 1 and 2. Then you had like
You know how long ago those games came out?
No, I'm talking. Sorry, there's more. Like
Okay.
you also have the was it Jedi Academy?
Jedi Academy.
The last one that I played that I thought was really good was Bounty Hunters, and that
I
was about
liked
Jango
Bounty
Fett.
Hunters.
Do you know what? So you're saying all these games. What system were these games on?
Bounty Hunters was on GameCube. Like it's been a long time.
We haven't had a good Star Wars game in like 10 plus years.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm super ready.
The last good one that I would actually say was actually a pretty good game for me, for the most recent, would be Star Wars Battlefront 2. Not the one that just came out, but the one that came out on PlayStation 2.
That one was really good. Everyone loves that one.
That one and Commandos. Republic Commandos.
Public Commandos is really, but I think Bounty Hunters came out after that.
But even then, like there was not a good Star Wars game on PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, and there hasn't been a good one yet for Xbox One or PS4.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like we have been in a drought of good Star Wars games.
EA has utterly ruined Star Wars games.
LucasArts was trying to make that one Star Wars game.
That one that was like Uncharted. It was like an Uncharted style game.
Yeah, like it was about like the underground of Coruscant.
Yeah, no, I remember. And then EA shut that down.
Yeah, I know. It's
EA, worst gaming company this year.
It's been such a disappointment.
I hope that part of me wants this game to be good because I want to play a good Star Wars game, and part of me just wants this game to just tank. So Disney just rips away the rights, the developmental rights of Star Wars games from EA, like a child getting his toy getting ripped away from him for acting up.
Well, I think they're going to put out all the stops with this one because they need it to succeed.
I hope it gets an Anthem treatment to where it tanks so bad that it basically kills the company.
Jesus Christ!
I do not. Okay, so with Anthem, I do not blame EA anymore. I fully blame it on BioWare being a garbage company.
Like, how far has BioWare fallen? Like, it just takes because they had hit.
What was the last good BioWare game?
Mass Effect 3. No, Dragon Age Inquisition. No, that's
Dragon Age Inquisition was not that good of a game.
Dragon Age Inquisition was a good game. And you asked what was the last good game BioWare made, and that is Dragon Age Inquisition.
I was gonna say Mass Effect 2 was the last good game they made.
Mass Effect 3 was also really good.
No,
the ending sucked, but the game was good.
No, it wasn't.
You can't base the entire game on the ending.
Yes, you can. What? That's the last thing you see is that stupid garbage ending. Yes, you can fully blame the thing on the ending.
It's a good game.
Replay Mass Effect 2. It's the best game of the trilogy.
No, I agree. Mass Effect 2 is the best one out of the trilogy. Mass Effect 3 is a good game. You asked what was the good game. Mass Effect 3 is
the last good game that BioWare made was Mass Effect 2. Dragon Age Origins.
Dragon Age. I haven't played Dragon Age Origins actually.
You haven't? Oh, that's why I didn't like Inquisition, because I was expecting it to be like Origins, and it's not.
Well, they turned up the speed like they did with Dragon Age 2, but the world is Dragon Age Inquisition is a good game. Like the world is huge, your choices matter a lot. The story is pretty good. Like they did a good job with Dragon Age Inquisition. I really didn't think Mass Effect Andromeda was that bad, but that's just my opinion. But
did you play it?
Yeah, Andromeda. I played it. I have it. I've beaten it.
I feel bad for you.
I didn't think it was that bad of a game. I didn't have the glitches that a lot of people had, but I understand if you have those glitches, how you would feel about it. I'm not saying it was good as the original trilogy, but
did you ever play Dragon Age 2?
Yeah, I played Dragon Age. I beat Dragon Age 2.
I never played Dragon Age 2. I thought Inquisition was the second Dragon Age game.
No, Dragon Age is
the third game.
Like the story's really good. And the combat's really good, but the world, like you're literally just in a city the entire time, and they reuse maps all the time, so you just get the same dungeons over and over and over again, and so that's where
sounds awful. Sounds like Diablo.
Yeah, it's like you're doing all these different things, and you have some really cool quests, but it's just like, okay, I'm just doing it in this dungeon again. And so you already know the map.
That's the issue with Anthem, is Anthem only has 3 in-game dungeons, and they're all just awful. Anthem is such a bad game. It's so disappointing with how disappointing Anthem is. I know that's double entendre, but man,
people are pissed. BioWare, like all the stuff that came out with like how the process was with Anthem, where like they didn't even developing it to like 6 months ago or something, or like maybe a year. I can't remember what the exact date was, but it was like the actual development was really short, which is why it's so Even though
Yeah,
like
exactly.
the
It's
planning
awful.
process was like 6 years, and like the actual development like barely any time at all.
It's sad how like a good gaming company like that could just
Yeah, because
get
Bio
pretty
was
much.
great. It's like everyone loved Bio.
Yeah.
Like, and you replay Mass Effect 1, and it has not aged well at all. But like you could tell where like, man, people were super into this game because this game there was a lot of stuff into it, and it built a lot of things.
Yeah.
And then you go to Mass Effect 2, and you're like, oh my god, they stepped it up 200%. Because Mass Effect 2 is the greatest game BioWare has brought out. Like for bar none, Mass Effect 2 is fantastic.
Mass Effect 2 is like the best game of the series.
Oh, for sure. But but like after the whole series came out, as much as crap as people gave Mass Effect 3 for its ending, Mass Effect 1 is the weakest game.
Do you really think so?
I know so because I've played all 3 of them and I've replayed them recently. Not like
I thought Mass Effect 1 was like okay. Like there were some dumb things in Mass Effect 1, like the stupid lunar rover thing, whatever. That was
the
dumb.
Lunar Rover is awful in Mass Effect 1.
But like I
but
still felt like it was a good story. It was a good setup game for a trilogy. I think
like I said, like they're all really good games. But the first one is the weakest because it's way glitchier than the other games. The combat's a mess. It's not streamlined at all. Like honestly, the combat is a mess. The pistol is the only usable weapon, and maybe the sniper if you rank it up enough.
See, I didn't have an issue with that. I was okay with using the auto rifle or whatever it was. I was fully okay with using that.
I mean, that's fine if you're okay with using it. I'm just saying that the pistol was the only good one.
Okay.
The combat was kind of a mess, but the story was good, and it did set up a lot of things. Like the Citadel was awesome the first time you saw it.
Yeah.
But out of the trilogy, it was the weakest.
So whenever I first got that game, when it came like before it was able to come out like on PS3, I had it on Xbox 360, and I guess somehow my disc was like scratched off. So every time I would get to like the first mission and whatever, and every time I was entering the Citadel for the first time during that cutscene, my game would crash.
Oh, that sucks.
So I didn't get to experience Mass Effect until like I got into college.
That sucks. But unfortunately, like my first game with the Xbox 360 was Last Remnant. I
have no idea what that game is.
It's a Square Enix game. It was when Square Enix was trying to branch out from Final Fantasy. But it's a good game.
I hate when Square Enix branches off from their own Final Fantasy games to like try to make a new Final Fantasy game, and it's just awful.
That's what Last Remnant was, but it wasn't awful. It was really good. It was just a different type of style. It was like the combat was interesting. There was a lot of good things in the combat. The problem with Last Remnant that pissed me off was that no matter how much you leveled, the bosses scale with your level. So like if you like do everything and you're like max level, the last boss is pretty much unbeatable. Like he is stupid hard because he also levels with you.
So Final Fantasy VIII is such a dumb way to do things.
Yeah, like he's so hard. You can like it's pretty much impossible to win against that last
Conan Jones, what is our time right now?
We're sitting at, with the timeout, we're sitting at 56.
Jesus Christ.
And what I was saying was like with that game, when I first got it, we accidentally scratched it because we didn't really know that if you move the Xbox 360, it scratches disc super easy.
That's what happened with mine too.
Yeah, it's a tough lesson learned.
Yeah, it's sad. Plus, Xbox 360 was trash anyways. So
A lot of good things happen on the Xbox 360, but we don't have enough time for that.
What? Name 3 good things that happen on Xbox 360. That doesn't involve Halo or Gears of War.
It was really innovative when it came out. Like, I'm talking about 360 itself. Like, it did a lot of good things. Like,
Name 3 good things that doesn't involve Halo or Gears of War.
That doesn't involve Halo and Gears of War. Like, it revolutionized multiplayer online gaming. It gave us a really good opening home screen that a lot of people copied off of. Because, like, even the PlayStation 4 has like a similar deal from the original Xbox 360 where it has the windowed menu. It gave us a whole bunch of like things that a gaming system can do. Like we were allowed to put like DVDs in it and stuff. I guess that was like a PS2 thing too. But I mean, it did a lot of things that were really cool.
PS3 had a good. PlayStation 3 had a good. I thought PlayStation 3 had the better home screen.
I mean, you're a big old fan.
Okay. I know, but I thought the Xbox 360 home screen was just like really cluttered. You know what I mean? Like at least with Sony's, or at least with PlayStation's, I was able to go. This is games. My games will be in there, and being able to go down to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, like the system itself was a good system. It was high powered for its time. It remained viable for a long time because they were able to update it.
I also want to argue the online experience because Microsoft servers were not the best. I would argue that PlayStation had better online servers. Simply because there was a game that you guys might not remember, but it was called Resistance: Fall of Man. And you could do 60 v60 matches on there. And there was almost next to no server lag on it.
But that's not Sony's side, that's developer side, right?
No, it's Sony's side with online capabilities and stuff.
So every online game that's played on PlayStation has to go through Sony servers?
Yes, just like how it is with Xbox. That's why you play for Live or PlayStation Gold membership. That's why you pay for it, to get server stability or whatever. If you can't tell, I'm putting air quotations next to everything I say during that. That's why you pay for it. I was pretty sure
that you pay for the Xbox Live just so you can get on the internet with the Xbox.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And PlayStation Network, the same way.
It used to be with Xbox that you had to pay for, that you couldn't even get on Netflix without having Xbox Gold. I remember because I used to have, before my dad passed away, and when I was still in college and everything, I had to because I had a bunch of money then. I was helping him out by giving him Netflix, paying for the internet at the house, and paying for Xbox Gold every month.
I kind of thought that it was still that way, but
it might be. I don't remember.
I don't think so, actually. Now that you say something, because I think now it's just like, if you have internet, you can use that.
Yeah.
And Xbox Gold is literally just for like their main services, and so that way you can play multiplayer on video games.
Okay, we're going over. At least we need to. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our wins of the week. Jordan Jones, what is your win of the week?
I guess my win is.
Oh wait, you gotta go last. Mage, what is your win of the week?
I am pretty much done with like the in-class training. Like I don't have to go to a classroom anymore to go training.
That's good.
So like week-long classroom commutes to like this facility an hour away. I don't have to do it anymore, which is fantastic.
Yay, we did it, Reddit. I don't know.
Super happy about that, actually, because I was
That's good.
I was done.
And breaking up fights.
But I was like, I'm done. Like, I want this to be done.
Well, my win of the week is I moved to a new house. And I think I talked about it last week too. Was this not the win of the week last week too?
I don't remember. I think it was
in
the process.
I think you said that you were moving to a new house last week, but
okay, so
moved in, it's different.
All right, so now I moved in. And I've unboxed some boxes and everything, but everything's still pretty much a mess. But yeah, I've fully moved into my new place. It feels nice.
Good. You're good.
Jones, what is your win of the week?
So I guess,
drum roll, please.
Are you slapping your belly?
Is it bad that I knew that? I didn't even have to ask. I just knew that that's what that was.
That's exactly what that was.
So my win piggybacks off of the fail. We're coming back to Oklahoma.
Yay!
So, yeah.
We're getting our friend back.
Yay, my friend back.
He'll
Yay!
be closer. So,
I mean, it's only I could get if you moving to where we talked about, I could get there in like an hour and a half. So
yeah, a little
that's
less than
fun. Yeah, give or take. Especially since they're raising the turnpike speed limit. I know the 80.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yes. What's the Cimarron Trail? Is that the one going from Oklahoma City to Tulsa?
No, that's Kilpatrick. Cimarron is from like Muskogee south to like. Isn't that what that one is?
Cimarron Trail was it was a Longhorn cattle trail.
No, the turnpike.
Cimarron
Turnpike.
We're not talking.
You know that I've actually won an award in Oklahoma history before, so.
And you hear that? That's the sound of everybody who cares. Like,
literally, nobody cares.
Well, I mean, they were back in like 9th grade, but like I won a scholarship for Oklahoma history, like doing it it was a competition test.
Oh my god,
it was awesome.
Nerd. Nobody cares at all in the slightest. Oh, guys, I want a scholarship. Nobody cares.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. So let's jump into life lessons with ghosts. It's not so when you're jumping in and trying to throw around your whole like, oh, I've got these different sort of achievements in life.
I'm sorry that my achievements took you off, ghost.
And it just makes no sense. Just throw it in there. Nobody wants to hear it. Okay, just go on about living your life and just try to be. Like, if it comes up in casual conversation, yeah, cool, bring it up. Like, oh, guys, hey, I got a scholarship for the thing. But don't force your stupid 9th grade scholarship on us. But I have no reason at all with bringing it up. We're talking about the turnpikes in Oklahoma. We're literally talking about the turnpikes in Oklahoma. And there comes Mace. Oh, guys, I got a scholarship in 9th grade because I'm good at Oklahoma history.
No, we were talking about the Cimarron Trail.
Nobody cares about your scholarships and where you came from. Okay?
Where you came from.
Nobody cares. Man.
You are so hostile to my scholarship. Do we need to talk about this, Ghost?
No. I was completely going to skip over life lessons with Ghost until you gave me another reason for me to bring up life lessons with Ghost.
Poor Ghost.
Because it was originally going to be.
He was emasculated by my scholarship.
Oh my god! It was originally going to be about you, like telling people when you're not going to be here, and planning ahead for stuff. But I guess we'll just save that for next week.
Because I'm definitely the only one who does that.
Oh man. We good.
Yeah, I'm good if y'all are.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much for listening. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify at Low Scale Gaming. If you guys didn't hear, we're also doing Game of Thrones reviews for this season. They'll be up Sunday night / Monday morning, depending on timing. But for the most part, I'll try to get them. We'll try to get them up right after the episode is off the air, and then we'll go from there. We're also going to be doing like episode previews. I know you got mad about having to do. Those got a lot of reviews on them. Okay, or a lot of views on them. Excuse me. But
What?
Nothing. But if you have any questions or a subject you want us to talk about on our next podcast, go ahead and leave us a tweet or email us at lowscalegaming@gmail.com. Thank you guys again. And remember, have a great day and have a better tomorrow.